It's recording. At least
Okay.
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. One second. There you go. Okay, so this is our fourth and final session of our Director Bound program. Woo, woo, woo. Yay! You guys have been amazing, sticking to it, going through this whole program. And I'm super excited to listen to what you guys have discovered this week, or some wahoo moments that you guys might want to share with me.
Well, I'm still in conversation with Daryl. So I have a lot of nurse friends who are having parties amongst themselves and inviting me. So that was a little challenging, but that's going to pass, and they're going to want to have a party again. So they're on my back burner.
Awesome.
So reaching out to my scouting friends, and one of them, out of the blue, was a guy, Daryl. Daryl and I worked together in emergency prep classes. So it was one of those days when I was just emailing my list. And he said, you know, I've actually done this before. So I was surprised. He's done a lot of cooking demonstrations of Dutch oven cooking. So that's why I had reached out to him. And so he's actually looking for more information. I sent him the Zoom one that we just did. So he's asking, and the door hasn't closed yet.
Awesome.
So I'm hoping that a dialogue will continue.
Yeah, that's exciting. Have you invited him to our opportunity event?
No, I don't know how to do that.
Okay. I will hook up with you afterwards, and I'll tag you on it so you can invite him.
Perfect.
Yay. Cool. What about you, Crystal? I know you got some good things happening.
Julie's getting more parties, and I'm getting some parties too. But she's actually rolling with what she's saying she's doing, so I'm excited for her.
That's exciting.
What's funny is one of the guests on there is related to her, and I didn't know, and I went to the school with that person, so it was interesting. So
Yeah.
she's my cousin, so interesting.
That is. And you guys aren't even in the same state, are you?
Well, this person is, but my sister-in-law's not. She's
Oh,
from the
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Julie signed up this week, right?
I think last week.
Okay.
Or last month or sometime this month.
Okay.
But yes.
So you didn't get to brag about that. You've got 2 this month.
Yeah. Yeah. I can brag about that.
Yay!
Yay. And what about you, Kim?
I have one person under me now.
Woo!
Yay!
Yay.
And I would say persistence is my word this week, because I have asked and asked and asked 3 people to have a party, and 3 people are going to host a party. But they haven't, I don't have the dates down yet, but they did say that they would have a party. And I've asked 2 of them 5 times.
That's awesome. That is just such a testimony in persistency and asking. We talked earlier in this Director Bound program that sometimes it takes 5 to 7 times before somebody will say yes. I mean, people get busy. People, see our messages. They might be at the grocery store, the doctor's office, or whatever, and they look at our message and say, "Oh yeah, I'll get back with them," and then they forget. Right? How many times have you done that? I've done that numerous times. So
yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
exciting.
excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about what your biggest takeaway was from last week's session. I know you and I, Yvonne, talked a little bit about the video.
Right there.
Are you there,
Me?
Yvonne?
Oh, I don't know. I get so busy in my day. I've got this 10-hour day that my mind has to shift over to what I actually did and where I'm at. So my apologies. Crystal's been fantastic. She came by last night. You know how it is. Crystal came by last night and started showing me how to do the drawing form. So we're working on that Google form. I don't know what to do with it, but I have it.
Oh,
And so technology is pretty amazing. We'll finish it after the meeting. I
Awesome.
liked hearing the stories on the Zoom. So the one that Pampered Chef presented, I liked hearing the stories of the moms and how even through COVID, that they're still able to continue being at home. And so the incentive has always been there for me. I want to continue with this. For me, it's the time investment.
right, right.
So so I've passed over names to Crystal, but yeah.
Cool. Crystal, what's your biggest takeaway from last week's session?
Those Google Forms actually really, I didn't know how to do it before, so it was really insightful to learn that, to get more feedback from them. So I saw that link and I was like, I don't think I have that. I don't know how that worked. And then she explained it and it worked out really well. So see how that goes. And then that will actually help, bring more people into more ideas on who can host or which would be a consultant and stuff. So I like that.
Yeah. What areas would you guys say that you have grown over the course of the Director Bound program? And I know some of you have, this is not your first Director Bound program. So even the growth between the multiple Director Bound programs, where would you guys say that you see growth?
I'm going out of my comfort zone and I'm starting to ask people, not my closer friends, but I'm starting to reach out to acquaintances and people that I've known from other associations. So I'm broadening my circle of who to ask.
Same.
Yeah, there's a national on our team, Stephen. He talked about when he first signed up with Pampered Chef that he contacted his mom and his cousins and family members, and he wasn't getting anywhere. And he, out of the blue, just started contacting people who were Facebook friends of his, but really didn't know him. And that's how he started actually booking his parties. So, yeah, kind of stepping out of your comfort zone and reaching out to people that you don't really know is a challenge. And we think, oh, well, they're not going to host a party with us because they don't know us. But you know what? Most everybody knows Pampered Chef. And if they don't, they've at least heard of Pampered Chef. So
Yeah.
So with this being the last session of our Director Bound program, in our final one, I'm excited to see all this success that you guys have had. I know you guys have really stretched yourselves a lot. I like the, I don't have a rubber band, but I have one of these things. Can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love the analogy where you have the rubber band and you stretch it, and then you stretch it just even further just to see how far you can stretch it. And that's kind of how we work our business. We stretch ourselves and stretch, just, take us out just a little further. And I think that's what all of you guys have really done over the Director Bound program. I'm super proud of you guys. Great job. And everyone's success is different. Some of you are close to reaching your goal of becoming a director. And some of you have started growing your team. Actually, all of you have started growing your team. And, I want to talk to you a little bit about comparing your growth of your team to the growth of other people and their team. Not everybody grows their team together at the same time. Some of us grow our teams really fast, and some of us grow our team a little slower. And, there's no right or wrong way to grow a team, and nobody's judging how fast or how slow you grow a team. it's the fact that you are growing your team and putting together a culture of team and togetherness. And I think that's one area that I find myself that's important to me, is to work with my team and help them develop and grow, and nurture them. You know, some people grow their team fast, and that wasn't my case. When I started with Pampered Chef, matter of fact, some of you know my story. I actually became a director with Pampered Chef a couple years into it, and held a director status for almost an entire year. And then I actually lost my director status. And that, becoming a director the first time felt different than becoming a director the second time. The first time I became a director, it was all push, push, push. I had to be a director. I wanted to be a director, you know, and it was all about me. And the second time when I became a director, it was all about my team and how I could help my team and how I could build them and nurture them. And it's just my team has just taken off. And I'm super proud of everybody that's on my team, because I think that you guys are loving the business and are loving sharing the business. And that's what's important. You know, we're helping to change the lives of others. If it's either, you know, helping them bring in extra income or pay off some debt or just put kitchen products in their kitchen, there is always something there that we're trying to help others with. Does that make sense? You guys resonate with that?
Yeah, so it's more of a service-based.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. So let's take a little bit of time to talk about what you are most proud of and how you've bloomed.
How much fun I'm having, because, you know, if you have like a negative, oh, this isn't going to work, but if you have more of a positive outlook at things, you get them excited, you get excited with them, and it's a little bit nicer to communicate with them and others. So
Yeah.
I like.
Crystal's challenging me to actually demonstrate things. She'll come over, okay, Mom, what are we gonna demonstrate? And she gets me excited about sharing recipes and the products as they come in, and so that's been the fun part.
That's awesome. And that was actually going to be my next question. What are some of the things that you've learned from each other?
Mhm.
Lets me play with her toys. She'll let me play, and I'll let her play with mine. So we get to learn the rest.
Yeah, and I've got the blender coming. I've got the quick cooker, so Crystal won't have to drag hers in up from an hour, 2-hour drive from where she lives. So I'll have all the fun toys here.
Yay!
My mother's talked about joining as well, so she'll have the new kit, and she lives
Nice.
upstairs, so I can just borrow her stuff too.
Yay! And that would put number 4 on your team, right?
I'd really like Daryl to join. He would be a connection. He actually would become a director really fast. He would be on a fast track.
Yeah.
Been one of the higher ups in the scouting for years. And he's great with people, loves to cook. He'd be a great one.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I want to go back to talking about comparing ourselves to others. Just remember that comparison is the thief of joy. Every minute you spend wishing that you had what somebody else has, you're actually robbing yourself of the joy of life. You know, when we find ourselves comparing our success to others' successes, we fall into a very dangerous self-limiting belief. You'll have so much more peace and joy when you focus on your own journey, when you let the successes of yourself fuel your growth, and cheer others on when they have success, just rather than standing on the sideline and saying, I wish I had what they had. Cheer them on, and just know that we all grow in a different way. We all develop in different times. Some of us are a little quicker and some of us are a little slower. I'm the slow child. So let yourself off the hook. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Be proud of who you are and what you're doing, how you're growing, and what you've accomplished, because you guys have all accomplished amazing things. I'm super proud of every single one of you. And I know Cheryl is proud of you guys as well. And all the other directors on our team are super proud of, our teams, because, we've got a special team. We really do. And, hone in on your own skills. Look at improving in ways that you feel that you need to improve on. Grow personally. I know for me, I listen to audiobooks on the way to work. Right now I'm listening to Roy Vaden, Take the Stairs. If you guys haven't had a chance to read that book or listen to that book, it's pretty amazing. He's one of my favorite motivational authors to listen to. I've actually got him on Facebook. So,
What's his name?
Roy Vaden.
How do you spell it?
Roy, Rory Vaden.
Vaden.
Yeah, I will put it in the Director Bound message.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so audiobook for me is so much easier because I don't know, I can listen to when I'm going to work. My only downtime.
It only takes me 2 minutes to get to work.
Oh, well, lucky you.
Yeah.
So what's the one thing you guys want to focus on this week? If it's getting increased sales or adding more parties or adding more team members, what is the one thing that you say you would like to focus on this week?
Parties.
Me too.
Parties.
As much as I want another one, I also want to do, because those are fun.
Orders. I want orders.
What orders? What orders?
Some fun parties and people just maybe order a small thing. I want big parties. I want to share that joy of cooking and kind of get that. I want to get a group together sharing recipes with them having Pampered Chef products.
Oh, that would be awesome. So here's some ways that you
I like to have more time.
more time.
Yes,
Wouldn't
please.
we all?
Yes.
I grew a plant of time, not quite the same, but yeah, I need more time.
Yeah.
So here's some areas that you guys can here's some suggestions that you guys can maybe take a look at doing between now and the end of the month to get some more sales or increase some parties. Feature the product of the week. So I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Crystal. Crystal loves the quick cooker.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, take the quick cooker and have that the feature product of the week and talk about how you can get that product at 60% off in the month of October when they book a party. Even if you don't do a week-long party, do an hour-long party because the month is getting short. So try doing an hour-long party. There's party themes in the Lucky Charms page that are the 1 hour themes. They're super easy to run. You might even like them better. I'm not sure. We've got somebody coming in somewhere. Hold on a second. Where did it go?
Gonna hide me for a minute.
What's that?
Gonna hide me for a minute.
That's Amy. Amy's coming in. Hi, Amy.
Amy.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy.
So create a mega party with your team. Get everybody together and all do a mega party. We did a mega party the end of August, the beginning of September for our team. And we did a last chance first glance and ran the party with all of the consultants together. I know Crystal and Kim, I don't know, Yvonne, if you were on that, but I got some sales off of it. I don't know if you guys did or not, but
I did actually. I was surprised. I didn't even know my neighbor was watching. $80 order in. We've had some conversations since.
awesome.
I did a demonstration for that.
Cool. Or do, if you don't want to do a team mega party, do your own mystery host party where one lucky person at the end of the party, you'll draw a name out of the hat or bucket or whatever, and they actually end up being the host of the party, and they get all the rewards from the party. I'm actually doing one of those right now.
I'm doing one next month.
Awesome. Woo-hoo. Do the if you sell 10 of these challenge, you know, you've got the
Brownie
brownie
pan.
pan challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many of those different
Mix and chop.
mix and chop challenge. Yep.
Yeah.
Where you set up a party and you challenge, you know, your friends to purchase, you know, you have to sell 12 brownie pans in order to, you know, reach your goal or whatever. And you create a party link and they order from that party link. And then you get to be the host of that and you get the rewards of it. But those are some areas that you guys can work on to try and get some extra sales this month. Or try the one that we did last month, I think it was, which we can do again this month, where you have those 3 big products. You have the quick cooker, the air fryer, and then the deluxe cooking blender. And say if you could, you know, have one of these for 60% off, which one would it be? Do you guys remember that one?
I think so.
So those are some great ideas. If you guys can think of anything else that might help, let us know.
I do like the ideas.
You what?
I like the challenge ideas, like having a little, like the brownie pans and like different. And it's interesting because people keep posting like dessert day or apple day. And I didn't know a few of these national things, though you can probably use that to your advantage as well.
Yes. Yes.
So I like that.
Yeah. If you Google, you know, what National Food Day is, you know, what today's National Food Day or whatever. And I think there's something on Pampered Chef, a schedule of all the different foods, all the different things. I will have to see if I can find that. Maybe I can message. Maybe she knows where it's at. Yeah, and I'll post that on our feed. I better start writing this down because I'm going to forget.
Today is National Nut Day. So
Ah,
Nut?
Nut day.
day.
Yeah.
Yum. Is that a Buckeye nut?
that's a Buckeye nut. Oh, so anyways, now here's some ideas maybe you can take for the last end of the week to try and get some more bookings. One is go through your old parties and find those rock star guests and offer them an extra gift to book a party this last week, you know, going into the last week of the month. You know, follow up with people in your contact list and offer them a challenge that if they, you know, book a party this week, that you'll give them a free gift. And that free gift can be something as little as the season's best cookbook. So,
You know, at one party I ordered extra mix and chops.
there you go.
I know it's a little more expensive, but people really like those.
They do. Yeah. They're
Yeah.
pretty amazing. Yeah. So as far as trying to get more recruits, I don't know if you guys posted or saw the post that I did on my page that what if I told you you can sign up with Pampered Chef for $9 this month? What would you say? I could share that too if you guys haven't seen that. Have you seen that?
Mhm.
Yes.
Kim, that's the one Jeannie came off of.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, so Kim's recruit actually commented on that post that I posted. So
I asked her to have parties. I didn't know she was going to become a
I know,
recruit.
right?
I love it. Yeah. You know, I really pray about my business a lot too. You know,
Yep.
so I don't know. I feel that God will put the people there that needs to be there for me. So
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh,
And don't forget to ask your host at every party this week to join your team. This is a great opportunity for them to take advantage of the kit for $9. You know, we don't see this happen very often. So this is an amazing month for them to be able to sign up. So this is the month to do it if they're going to do it. You know, reach out to your friends and family, let them know how much fun you're having, ask them if they'd like to learn more. You know, I know you guys are doing that. This is just some other suggestions that, you know, that have come up, that come to mind. And don't forget to screenshot. I know you guys are doing this, but screenshot your conversations and use the hashtag just ask and put it on the Lucky Charms page, because Cheryl does a drawing every month for all of us who do that. So
oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
okay.
Right.
The next thing I want to talk to you guys about, and this is, I think, the last thing, is as you begin to grow your team, supporting your new consultants is an important part of your role. You know, you don't have to have all the answers. Many of their questions will be answered through the tasks that they can complete in Dash. So we got to make sure that they're actually taking the steps in Dash that they need to take to learn what there is about to do with the business. And the Dash training is so amazing. It takes them step by step through the process of being a consultant. So it's really good training, and everybody should be going through it. No matter if you want to do your Pampered Chef business 1 party a month or 15 parties a month, it's still a really good place for them to get started. And make sure you're using the Dash to do your fast track. I know Crystal and I did with Julie this past week, the fast track to your new consultant. And Crystal, you did an amazing job. You really did. You stepped outside of your comfort zone and, you know, walked through that whole process. And I was really excited for you to be able to do that. You know, make sure that you're going through the welcome and overview task to learn how to use the system yourself. Make sure that you know how to use it so you can help walk your new consultants through it. You know, make sure that you're inviting them to the different team meetings that we have. Pampered Chef has an onboarding new consultants in the STIR. So make sure you invite them to that, because the more they know about the business, the more successful they can be. And you want them to be successful, because if they're not, they'll think of their failure and they'll just drop out. So any questions about the Dash and the fast track your new consultants? And, you know, I will be more than happy to do your first calls with you, with your new consultants as they sign up, to help you walk through that process until you're comfortable with it. It took me several times to go through it with Cheryl, with my new recruits, before I was able to get it. And it wasn't until I actually did it on my own and pushed myself like the rubber band, pushed myself out of my comfort zone and started doing them myself. I'm getting better and better at them. Yvonne, mine with you was like I had 2 left feet. But they're getting easier for me, so they'll get easier for you guys too. So your homework for this week, and the last of your homework for this week, is to try and do one more selling, one more booking, one more recruiting activity. So if you think that if your goal is to contact 5 people a day, 10 people a day, whatever that number is, put one more out there. Okay, so if you set a goal of 10 people you're going to contact today, contact 11. If you decide that you're going to do one more party this month, do 2. If you decide you're going to contact 5 people a day about recruiting, do 6. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yep. So make sure, like I said, make sure that you guys are getting that DASH training done yourselves, making sure that your new consultants are getting started. You know, continue to invite people to the event for the opportunity event, because that is where they're going to learn so much information. I know Kim actually went to the director of the opportunity program after she signed up. And that's where I think you learned a lot of information, right?
Mm-hmm. I did.
Awesome.
It's been good.
Yes, yes.
I hadn't even had a chance to go through my training. I've been, slammed. I don't even have time. By the time I'm through working the parties and trying to help everybody, I just don't have time, but I'm going to try to make some time. Huh?
You've been busy recruiting.
Well, we've got 2 more potential recruits.
We need some of your mojo.
Well, these 2 just came out of the blue. I mean, one of them is one of the hosts at Marissa. She asked me about it, joining today, right, just before I even had a chance to say anything to her. And then Beth Stevenson's party, Melanie's host, she asked me about a girl that wants to sign up under Beth Stevenson's party. So she was wanting to know if it would help her party. And I said it would help her party if you would sign up. It would help you, and it would help Melanie.
That's awesome.
So anyway, I'm still waiting to hear back. I'm waiting to hear back on about 3 of them.
Awesome. So Amy, I'm glad you hopped on here. Can you share a little bit about what it is that you think that you're doing that helps you be successful with recruiting? Because it seems to be a strength of yours. So if you could just maybe share a little bit with us, I'd appreciate it.
Well, the only thing that I'm sharing with them, and I wait until we get into the party about 3 or 4 days, and then I'll say, hey, have you thought about, joining? I said, we've got a really good kit credit. You can get $400 worth for $59. I said, and if you get 200 in sales, you could get it for 25 off or an additional 50, and then I'll pay the 9, and there you go. But and then the other thing, and I'll say, or we could turn this into your launch party, and you can make the commission and you'll pay your full kit cost back. So I mean, that's how I go about it. And I'm asking every host that I have, and I'm asking them about 4 or 5 times throughout the party, or 6 times or 7. I'm asking them, and I'm like, don't forget. And we got this really good that they're like, well, I want to get this as my host reward. I said, well, you could pay the same price and get the kit, for what you're getting for that one item. I said, and you're getting the rock pot. All you have to do is order with your 50% off item and get the crock pot bottom. So I'm like, how amazing is that?
Right? Who would not want to sign up, right?
Yeah. I mean, why not? So we need more parties, don't we?
We do.
We need so many parties.
Yes, ma'am. Does anybody have any questions?
Robin's like, you got to get Scent Share up and going, Amy. And I'm going to do it.
Hey,
Are
I
you-
just
are
wanna
you-
say, Robin, you did a fantastic job. So don't even think twice. I wasn't able to get on when you were talking because I'm battling my puppy over here. But you've been a fantastic mentor. You're the reason why I stayed with Pampered Chef. I stumbled across finding you on Facebook, and you did such a great job with the party that no, you're right where you need to be. You just have been a fantastic mentor.
Oh,
Yes, she has.
thanks, guys. Love you guys. You guys have any questions for Amy?
Yeah, I want to know how you grew big so quickly.
Well, initially what happened is it was friends that I was having party with me, and I was like, all you have to do is buy the kit and you get all the stuff in it. And most of them ended up getting the ultimate kit, and we didn't even have $40 off. It was easier for me last month because I was doing it with my friends to get them to join than it is with this discount this month. So, I mean, all I was doing was just asking them to join, and they were mostly wanting the products. So I don't know how it happened. Everything's been like a whirlwind.
What I really liked is in Cheryl's Lucky Charms thing, underneath like the after party posts, she put this or that. I liked that. That actually kind of got them thinking.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like that too.
Or you can get a whole bunch of this stuff. So I like that.
I
More of
like
those.
that.
More of those.
Yes.
I even think that would be good with the smaller package too, like sharing something with the, you know, if there could be a photo created with the smaller package saying this or that, you know, really promoting that small package.
Mhm.
But are they going to have this 40 off next month?
No, it's the $40 off for a 40th birthday celebration.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they don't have it often.
Yeah. So if anybody's going to sign, this is the time to do it.
Yeah.
How often do they have this?
Every year? Or is it just once in a while?
It depends. I think it depends on, I think it's driven by the market. I don't think they really needed to do it right now because Pampered Chef's doing so well, but I think they wanted to give back to the consultants because it's our 40th birthday anniversary. I know last year we did get a kit for $39 because it was our 39th. So
Oh,
yeah, we'll do something every once in a while. But the cool thing about this month is not just the $40 that they're going to get, it's the $100 in free once they get to that $12.50 in sales. So whoever signed this month or signs this month will not only get their kit at $40 off, they'll also, once they hit $12.50 in sales in the first 30 days, they'll get $100 in product credit.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So let me ask a quick question. What about the double points? How does that work? Because I've got a host that says she wants to host only when we give out double rewards.
Well, let me just take a look and see.
Are we doing double rewards right now though?
No, we're doing 60% off anything right now. What she means is there is certain months that we do double rewards, which I think we've done one not too long ago. So if the host rewards is $110, it doubles it to $220, but they have to have 650s in sales or higher. So let me look real quick here. November, I think is 2 items at 60% off.
But you have to reach 600, right? We get one at 200 and then one at 600.
Correct. Yep. And I don't see anything. Let's see if December is posted yet. December, maybe double rewards.
Crystal, are you using Scent Share?
I'm using Facebook. I'm doing the
Are
other
ya?
way. I'm doing Facebook.
Yvonne's using Scent Share though.
And we try to work that out. Some reason it doesn't like me on hers, so I'll have to figure that one out on my own.
Yeah, I got to figure it out. So you're going in and posting every night?
No, I'm
Yeah.
doing it like a night before
Yeah,
to make it easy on myself.
yeah, yeah.
So with Facebook, you can actually do it on Facebook. You could post and
Yeah.
have it decide when the time goes on. That's what Crystal's doing.
Yeah. So, but like I do it while the kids are in school, so that kind of helps.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
Yeah, so I'll do like my first morning, part of the morning, that's what I'm doing, working on those. And then it's for like the next day, so I don't have to worry about too much. I try to keep certain days off, but like I'll take a couple days ahead just to be ahead of them.
Yeah.
But I'll figure that out later, so.
Yeah. Okay.
So like say if I had a party this Monday, I would start the post Friday morning. And I'll start that, I'll start it up again Monday with the next day or the following. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
And Yvonne,
Oh, did y'all see? Huh?
Yvonne's using Sentia, right?
Yeah, she's using.
How do you like it,
Fantastic.
Yvonne?
It's a great one. I can show you. I can do a presentation and show you how to use it. It actually is pretty good. I just am a little busy. I'm working on my master's and time is an issue, but it's been fun when Crystal comes over and we kind of swap ideas.
Well, I think I know what I need to do. It's just what happened is I signed up with my email address instead of signing up with Facebook, and now it will not let me connect with my Facebook parties.
Weird.
And it's probably a
Yeah,
user
using
error.
the-
I'm probably doing something.
I wonder if you can go in and change the email. I wonder if you can update it, because originally I had a different business name and then I switched it, and now I'm able to link both. I have a couple of sites that I've linked.
I'm going to check it out. And plus, I'm using my cell phone because I don't have a computer, and I think it's not allowing me to see things that I would normally see on a computer.
Yeah, I noticed like if you're trying to look for the number groups you're looking for, you actually need a computer to find that link.
Okay. Okay.
Otherwise, you're gonna have to type in like their name, do it the long way, or like find the group, go to the group in Facebook, type in their name or whatever,